Many believe that having a disability can hold you back, but that isn't the case for me. Hi, my name is Carla Sines. I am a first-generation college student here at John Jay College of Criminal Justice in New York, and I was born visually impaired. I was born with a condition known as ROP, which stands for retinopathy of prematurity. This condition was caused because I was born premature at 6.5 months. This led me to have 3 retina surgeries, but they didn't really help, and I grew up with my impairment. I currently am studying English and a minor in counseling at John Jay. Even though I don't have a concise or correct, or even I have an idea of what I want to do in the future, but right now I'm teetering between either becoming an editor, because I'm a huge fan of editing papers or just reading over essays or proofreading or whatever you want to call it. In the fall of 2018, I met Jonathan Marin, the program director of the Career Discovery Project at City Access New York. His program allowed visually impaired and blind high school and college students to be given the chance to have an internship and gain experience just like any other college student. But this was different because these organizations that students were able to work at, they knew about our condition, they understood, and they were on board to bring us on. And luckily, I was able to be placed with 2 placements. One was Stewart Cinema and Cafe in Brooklyn, and there I learned to communicate with customers, create PowerPoints, just all around be a very hands-on person. And that's something I never really had before up until that point. But later in the following year, in June of 2019, he placed me, or I was placed in a wonderful organization called Emerald Isle Immigration Center. And there is where I felt like I really flourished, where I was able to really see my capabilities as beyond myself being visually impaired. There I was able to work in different departments like the legal department, social services department, the community outreach department, and that was just amazing to work, just especially working one-on-one, because I was able to work with older people and practicing for their citizenship exams to become a U.S. citizen. And that was just amazing for me because most of these people needed help because they were older, and you had to have more patience with them. And basically what I did was I would practice one-on-one, and I would translate both between English and Spanish because I'm both fluent in those languages. And I would read it in English, and I would translate for them in Spanish so they could understand. And that was just amazing to me. I love that so much. Like seeing the joy in their faces when they would pass the exam was just like, it's almost like I see like my own child. Like, I'm so proud of you, you know. It's just something beautiful. Like I love working with them. I love just being there, and it was such a great experience. So I have to thank Jonathan for that. After working at the Career Discovery Project for around a little over 6 months, I was asked by Jonathan Marin if I would want to be a part of his book called See Us, which would feature 6 visually impaired / blind students who would navigate their life between work, school, and home. I completely agreed and was thrilled to be given the chance to be a part of this wonderful project. And this book comes out very soon, so please check it out. It's a beautiful project that I've seen, that I've been a part of for the past 1.5 years, and I'm so honored, along with to be a part of this project with my fellow peers, because we've all worked so hard in different placements, and also like beyond that, beyond in our lives where we've had to deal with, you know, beyond our impairments, beyond our disability, just to navigate our life between, you know, balancing our placements, our life, and, you know, our work. It's hard, but luckily we've all managed to make it through, and I'm so proud to be a part of this project, because I know it's just a way to highlight beyond having a disability. It's beyond that. It shows that we are capable to do anything that we can, as long as we put our mind to it. I'm honored to be featured as Bold Blind Beauty's Women on the Move for the month of March. Thank you everyone, and take care.